What is going on, guys? Once Upon a Mouse, Castle of Illusion for the Sega Genesis. Okay, Mickey Mouse, Castle of Illusion. I thought, why not? I did World of Illusion, so let's do the OG Castle of Illusion. It is a better game, mostly because it is harder. No, it's still an easy game, but it is definitely a lot harder. Quite a bit, actually. I gotta be honest, like, it came easy, but World of Illusion is just so easy. It's its only downfall and the only thing I could really critique about it. But this game actually poses a fair challenge, especially for a new player. And as a no-death run, it's significantly more challenging than World of Illusion, and I do appreciate that it offers some challenge. I feel like the second game definitely holds your hand way too much. So we're in this cool-ass looking forest here with, oh boy, Mickey Mouse, that's right, look at those trees in the background. They just pop, I tell ya. Let's talk about the color. Oh, shucks. You know, it's a bit of an early release, and I know I don't look quite as nice as I do in World of Illusion, but I still look pretty damn good. The graphics, they're pretty good. They're not outstanding. They do look good, though. They do look good. They do look nice. I do appreciate the choice of colors in this game. It's not overly colorful, but like, just look at these spider webs here. Again, there's a very similar level in World of Illusion. That does look better, but this looks sharp. I'm gonna give the graphics, I think this was released in 92. Could even be 91. I don't remember. It's not really important. Early 90s. 4 out of 5. They're nice. They're nice. They're not 4.5. They're not 5, but they are 4. And they sure as hell are not 3.5 out of 5. I love this mood change. You know, you just go from a nice green lush forest to the weather taking a quick turn. Ghosts appear. This game very much reminds me of Quackshot. Now, it is no Quackshot. I can't stress this enough. A lot of people who haven't played Quackshot might think that it is the quality of this or World of Illusion. And to some people that might not be like, is it that good? Because Castle of Illusion and World of Illusion are just okay to a lot of people. Where I am here to tell you that Quackshot is significantly better than both of them. It just is. It's harder, it's longer, its level design is better, but we're not talking about Quackshot. We're talking about this game, and it does deserve a fair rating. How does it sound? Its boss music's good. Sound effects do everything right. All the music is very fitting to the game. I really do like the boss music in this game. It's definitely one of the better tunes. I think the music does a pretty fair job as well. Nothing's amazing. But you know what? Just like World of Illusion, its music and sound effects very much suit and fit the source material. Even this right here, this audio we're listening to for the level transition is very whimsical and joyful, as it is a Disney Mickey Mouse game. If I gave the sound and audio a 5 for World of Illusion, I think it would be unfair to give this game anything less, as this is one of my favorite tunes in the whole game. So I'm going to give the audio a 5 out of 5. Graphics are a 4, but I'm giving the audio a 5 out of 5. Now, I will say, this is the ugliest looking level in the whole game. I just hate the pastel colors, but I love this level. This level is very fun. This and the one that follows it. It looks like ass. I've always hated the way this level looks. Just looks terrible. Like, look at those bland pinks and, again, very pastel, matte looking color. Very ugly. Ugly looking blocks. I like the little nutcrackers, or, I don't know, British, what are they called? I don't know what those British soldiers are called, the guys who stay perfectly still. Fun level though, fun ass level, I gotta say. Some really clever level design in this whole area in particular. So yeah, the audio is a 5 out of 5, and I think it deserves it with whimsical, fitting songs like this. How are the controls? I think World of Illusion tightened up the controls just a little bit. They added a run action, which I do miss when I play this game. I do love that World of Illusion offers that run action. It just gives you that ability to be a little quicker and play a little differently than opposed to him just, oh boy, I'm just hopping and walking along. This is the only time you'll run because you're on a big giant slope. But yeah, the controls are not quite as tight as World of Illusion. However, you do have your butt drop. The butt drop is a great attack, opposed to the cape, and I do prefer the butt drop over the cape attack. So I guess I could say they're pretty on par, but I still think that World of Illusion is just a little more tight and a little more precise and a little more fluid. I'll give these controls a 4.5 out of 5. I love this jingle. This is a good jingle. I don't know why. Just, it is. It's good. I like how it harmonizes that part. It goes like, I don't know. It's a good harmony what they do there. The music deserves the 5. The fun factor. Fun factor is very good in this game. In fact, I gotta say it's probably better than World of Illusion because it poses an actual challenge. This game doesn't just hold your hand. It isn't extremely easy like World of Illusion. Now again, doing a no death run of World of Illusion is gonna pose a challenge for some people for sure. And for a new player, that game's gonna have a little bit of a learning curve. But once you do it once, it's gonna be, wow, this is a pretty simple game to get through. This one, on the other hand, has some challenging spots. Absolutely, and they do a much better job killing you. Has more pit deaths and more enemies that are going to get the best of you. So on top of the game having some engaging, smart level design, just some fun areas that you go through and traverse, and it has a bit of a challenge to go along with it, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. This is a very fun game. So that's the rating. What we're going to give it overall. I'm also going to give it a 4 out of 5. Similar score as World of Illusion. You know what I mean? Like, I know to some people, these are like knockout hit games. And they're good, but there is much better on the Genesis. Like I said, Quackshot, it's a 5. It's a 5. This is a 4. World of Illusion's a 4. I feel there is that big separation between the 4, 4.5, and 5 when I compare those 3 games. And this can't have the same score as Quackshot. It's just not as good. But it's a damn good game, and I really did want to do the no death run because I did World of Illusion. And I have Land of Illusion as well for the Master System, so I thought, hey, what's next? Castle of Illusion for Master System? Never even played it, but I know it's a completely different game than this. Great level design here. Very, very, very interesting. You can switch with these buttons. Actually, I'm going to kill these guys. Boom. It's just good level design in this particular part. Also, this game's a tad longer than World of Illusion, which is always nice. You don't want a game too short, you know, but you also don't want them overstaying their welcome. Because sometimes when games get a little too repetitive and drag on for too long, without being too creative, it's like, it just... serious. I don't like that about certain games. I always felt like Sega had that great... You want a game to be like fast, 20 minutes to an hour. Like that's the key area. Where an hour would be a long game, even done quickly. So we got that great boss music again, and now we have a different boss. So we fought a tree in the first level. I like the tree. This guy looks stupid. He basically, not always, but he generally hops 3 times. If you hang close to him, he'll only hop twice. These, by the way, don't try to jump on him. Just jump on him. Don't try to press jump when you land on the spring. Just jump, land on the spring, and the spring itself will shoot you up. Don't try. If you start trying to hit the jump button on the spring, it can fuck up your jump. So just commit to jump, land, let it push you, and then do your butt drop. Just a little tip for some people who might literally jump, try to jump on the spring, not go super high because they mistimed it and screwed it up, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? Why does it work sometimes? Why doesn't it work, you know, every time? That is why. Level 2 complete. Oh boy, moving on. We're getting our way through. What is next? What door am I gonna walk into now? Oh, shucks. Beat that one. Looks like I'm going in this door. Oh, I see some nice sunset in the background. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da, bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we're bouncing off mushrooms. We got a beautiful, beautiful, thick, dark clouds. Looks like we got a storm on the horizon. We got a nice sunset behind it. Love the look of this level. Really wish it was longer. Wish it had a second part. Yeah, I shouldn't have got hit there. That was a little silly, but whatever. Like, I know how to time that. And I got hit. It's a little bit insulting. So this is a maze area, but when you know where to go, you're going to come out ever so properly and just be done it like so. And those beautiful clouds are gone as quickly as they came. This is a fun part. A little bit more challenging here. The bats have a good way of just popping out and getting you. A lot of pit deaths in here. Sometimes you'll feel like you're taking a leap of faith, but if you traverse properly and move around semi-slowly, you'll see where you're supposed to move and where you're supposed to drop. So just don't rush ahead too much here, and don't just go leaping off blindly, because it might not work out for you. So just take a quick peek before you do. Oh, by the way, another thing I love about this game, throwing apples. Throwing apples or whatever the level offers, man. Something I never did in this game very much when I played in the past was make use of those items. As it says, I have 10 of them. Huck whatever you got. They're not as strong as your butt drop when you fight bosses, but they're very useful for hitting enemies throughout the levels, and also very useful for hitting bosses where maybe you don't want to get close and risk getting hit doing a butt drop. Actually, I screw up the boss of this level. Throwing items, if I came in with a few more items and was a little more accurate with my apples, you can smoke the next boss. And I do until I run out of items and I almost die. But yeah, so if you're just looking to get through the game, grab those items and just huck them, man. They're good. This part drove me nuts the first time I played this game. Good 20 plus years ago. It's funny how something here that is actually quite simple and quite easy, when rushing and not taking your time, how easily you can get pushed back. Now, it's not an insta-kill. Each time the high water hits you, it will take a hit point off. And yeah, this was annoying my first time playing it. I remember very vividly on how annoyed I was and how stupid I felt once I figured out how simple and easy it is when you just kind of patiently take your time and, you know, I don't know, just not go now. Like, I know it's easy. I don't know how I had a hard time with this when I was younger, but I don't know. That's a big part of being a kid, right? Because this is one I rented as a kid. I would end up owning around 98 when I found a copy for like $1. Yeah, because... Okay, yeah, so here, this is a great boss for these items, but if I had about 20 or 22, and I was more accurate with them, just boom, one hit. Just so easy. Basically, just jump and huck 2. I just threw 4 there with bad accuracy. This is the worst. Again, the amount of times I have done runs. I actually did a no-death run before this when practicing, and I was like, okay, I think I'm good to go. I just did a no-death run, and it was much smoother. It was guaranteed about 2 minutes, 3 minutes faster, and it was just better. It was just a better NDR, but it was a practice run. So almost died there.
I normally have more throwing
almost died there.
That could have been terrible.
That just sort of caught me by surprise, because normally I just huck those and smoke him quickly, and when I ran out, I realized I had to do a butt drop on him, and
that could have been bad.
And I had no practice. Yeah, I had no practice with the butt drop because I'm so used to throwing items. But anyways, oh boy, we're moving on to the next level now. Things are feeling great, being awesome here in Castle of Illusion. Oh shucks, I'm inside of a fucking bookshelf or something. We got letters jumping at me. Yeah, just let those things jump over you. It's so instinctive to see an enemy and jump, and you'll jump right into them. That is some tricky level design. I really like how they do that. I made it look real easy by simply walking and letting them go over, but believe me, your second time, unless you don't drill that into your head, you are instinctively going to jump and take damage early. And the way that level and this level plays out, see, I'm only at 3 hit points right now. each time you start a level, you'll start with 3. That last part is very easy to get hit twice. You come in here and get hit by one of these weird flapping fish, that's it, you've now died. And that's why this part I knew was like, hey, pay attention, don't get hit by the letter A's, because if you take even one hit by the letter A's, there's a good chance, like there, I'd be like creeping death now. So you want to limit the amount of damage you can take clearly, right? So if you're looking to NDR it. So you could say this is definitely a challenging spot. So if anyone's looking to do this, Savage Gaming Reborn, SGR, Master System or so, if you're looking to get an NDR under your belt of this game, be mindful of that last screen and this particular screen here. And that's it. That's the level. No boss.
Decent.
But as easy as it looked, it's the hardest part yet. So we're carrying on. In the bookshelf, we're making our way up to higher grounds. Gonna swing off this little light switch here. Oh boy! Good thing to know, when you're swinging, you will kill any enemy that you swing through. You would think you're gonna take damage, but you're not. So just commit to being on the rope and don't worry about taking a hit. You'll see here at the end. Boom. And one more. Boom. Yeah, you swing right into him. Don't even worry about it. See, like, I gave this game audio of 5, and you might listen to this and think, this ain't great. This ain't an awesome song. Like, this ain't no Streets of Rage 2 Yuzo Koshiro. But it's not supposed to be. This feels very fitting for the situation we're in. And just... it fits with what you're playing. I always try to make a conscious effort to grade the music and sound on how it fits with the material. And even though this ain't some song you'd want on your MP3 and it's just average, again, it fits with what's going on. So I took a little extra time there to grab the health. I probably didn't have to, but I took a bit of damage. So that is time wasted. You know, that is time wasted. And I waste a little more time going over here. I couldn't remember what kind of dangers lied ahead. Even though I already NDR'd it once at this point. But again, better be safe than sorry. Now we got 4 hit points. What does it hurt to waste 30 seconds, right? I'm not looking to set a world record in Castle of Illusion, so just set out the goal to beat it without dying. Because there, look it. That was terrible on my part. How did I take 2 hits there? That's bad.
Frustrating.
It's a good thing I got those extra hits. Okay, so this boss is probably the hardest boss in the game. Especially if you get unlucky RNG and don't know what to do. Again, you can use the fruit. Your butt drop will do more damage. So like I missed him, so I threw an apple. Why not get a hit in? So here, hang over here, safest area. He can still do this quick attack from the right, where he comes in low and will immediately hit you. But I got 3 hits to work with now. It's unlikely he'll do that 3 times. So, you hang over here, you're gonna be good to go. Yeah, nail those butt drops. And don't fall in the water, you'll take a hit. So there's the first one. That's the first and only threat he poses. He's not going to do that 2 more times in this battle. 1 max. So basically what I'm saying is, over here, you're pretty much good to go. And again, see, I'm making good use of those items, those apples. I only have 1 more.
Not good.
Oh, he cheesed another one.
By the hair of my chin again.
I could have fucked that up. Yeah, I could have fucked that up, actually. That was pretty close. I won't lie. If I was slightly slower with my jump and butt drop, I would have hit reset. That would have been a death, for sure. So, again, not a good NDR. Like, it's the practice NDR I did. It wasn't meant to be an NDR, but it turned out to be one. I was like, hey, let's do a practice run. Hey, I NDR'd it. A lot nicer. Better, crisper, smoother, better gameplay, and definitely 2-3 minutes faster. This is the level where you're going to want to find your extra hit points and learn how to deal with the obstacles ahead. This is actually where the game starts to get kind of tough now. And that's no joke. It does. It gets pretty tough. So come on down here and have a little bit of patience to bounce off this guy's weapon or his head and get to 2 extra hit points. I think I fuck it up, of course, because it's a shitty NDR. I was actually... I did something with this playthrough I shouldn't have. I was pressed for time, and I really shouldn't have been playing. So I was kind of like really irritable and in a really bad mood. And I think it kind of shows in my gameplay, because I kind of play pretty sloppy. Like, I might not sound mad right now, but I was suppressing it. I was in a very bad mood when I was doing this playthrough. Okay, so we're going to get up there now.
Better.
Get all those candles. Those candles are extra items. And seeing as so many people started playing World of Illusion after I did the NDR, I hope to see the same with this, because this is the better game. So that one there, you can actually just walk right away. You don't have to let one drop like I did. But here's where you got to pay attention. Let one drop, stay still. Let it drop, stay still. You can jump over, or you can just wait. Safer to wait. Okay, so that was just dumb. Same rules apply for that second part. There, get on the platform, jump right away, let it fall, you go with it, good to go. So another actually tough spot here. If you want to be safe, jump really early. If you want to get the item, the extra hit point, jump at the last candle. Anything else, you're going to go straight in that water and you're going to die really easily. Really easily. So if you want to avoid death there, jump really, really, really early. And again, if you want the health, right when you see that third and last candle, jump. This is another level, though it's very challenging in the sense that it's going to hit you a lot and take a death. Lean against the wall, no problem. Don't even need to jump at the end. Just walk right over. No boss. So just commit to knowing how to traverse the level and you're going to have a really easy time. I actually did this quite well. A little slow, but nice and clean. These last 2 bats can be a bit of a bitch, but no problem. But again, you got to know they're there, right?
About bloody time I did something.
Yay for me. Oh boy, it is about bloody time I did something half decent. So there's some extra items here I pass on. I would suggest getting them, because if you got 15 seconds, you might as well grab them. I wanted to make the playthrough relatively quick, you know, so if I could speed up stuff, I would. So I decided to speed up this part here. So you get those, you would come back around, but that fish will probably hit you when you come back around. So I also thought, fuck it, just go quicker and not take a hit.
I should have got those items.
This part is horrible. This part's hard. It is. This part's just hard. I don't know if I can blame it on the game's controls or these moving gears, but I don't do very good here, and I've done a lot worse. This part is fucking hard. It is so annoying. It's forgiving. It's forgiving. It's got a lot of extra hit points waiting for you, but...
Just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Come on.
Absolutely dreadful. It's at this point I start to really show my signs of being fucking pissed off. Elfenerd was a pissed off mouse for this playthrough. He probably should have went to fucking bed. Maybe you gotta learn to know when to hang it up, Steve. You know, like you got a fucking job, you got a girlfriend, you're sitting here wasting your fucking time playing Castle of Illusion for the 4th fucking time that night. Like you shook the rust off, you did a practice run, then you did a practice NDR and you did it. And then you had to do another one? Like, let's just play Castle of Illusion for 2 fucking hours. So I saved that one. If I would have walked into it, I would have wasted it. I might need it if I fall back down, so these fucking bats, make a point to hit the fuckers. They're really fucking annoying. Right in his fucking face. This level pisses me off and Mickey Mouse. I love the way he dances there, just with his hands behind his back like a cocky little asshole. Just, look at me. Kind of pisses me off.
Are you serious right now?
I'm half expecting some Medusa heads to go floating by.
Jump's so annoying. That jump
That is an annoying jump.
Super fucking
I'm
annoying.
making it look harder than it is, but it is kind of tough.
This whole level is super fucking annoying.
I think I gave the controls a 4. I don't remember, but yeah, they're not as good as World of Illusion. Okay, so hopefully I don't fuck up too much more. I'm sure I do though. And the thing was, in my practice NDR, I got through here crisp, clean, hitless, and no falling back down, no repeating any parts. It was so nice. It felt so good to do. Unlike that garbage right there. Like, that is irritating. Have I taken a hit? No. Am I at full health? Yes. Am I having to climb back up here again? You fucking betcha. Is this dumb bat coming again? Yes, it is. Am I gonna jump on it again? Absolutely. Slowed me down, annoying me. Just, again, when I did it perfectly, it was very satisfying.
How the bat is back.
Yeah, so you gotta kill the regenerating bat.
Dude,
just kill him. Oh, he's annoying.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. I hate this part.
I'm laughing at myself.
It is so annoying.
Christ.
You can't even describe it.
It's like a demon coming out inside of me. Just a little Mickey Mouse game just fucking triggering me. And the thing was, is when something's easy, I tend to get even more mad. And I'll talk about, I'm practicing right now for Road Rash 2 World Record with the Wild Thing 2000. It's crazy hard. And I knew it was going to be crazy hard. But I can't get mad at it because I know what I'm doing so hard that why waste my time getting angry? You know, I can get frustrated, but I'm not going to get angry. When I'm doing kind of poorly in a relatively easy game, yeah, that Jesus Christ demon comes out inside of me because it's like, I shouldn't be screwing this up. It's pretty basic platforming. So yeah, I can't help but get enraged. So here we are. We're at the end. It's the... Oh, no, we got this guy first. Who is he? Is he the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk? Why is he like normal size? I don't know. Who is he? He looks familiar. He looks like the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk.
Not too pleased with that. Alright, let's not fuck
Okay,
this
that
up.
was fun. I enjoy the dancing parts of these streams. Yeah! Oh boy! 5 levels done! Stupid
Awesome,
giant
fucking
boss
up. I would've
down!
liked the
We're going to
extra
fight
hit,
that
but-
bitch from Snow White!
Gonna have to go with
Yeah,
the
so if
standard
you do
3.
really well there and you come in
Maybe
with
hope for a
4 or
little
5
lucky
hits,
RNG, perhaps?
you'll get to use those for the final boss. Bare minimal, you'll get to start with 3. I'm only starting with 3. So, again, I got there with 4 hit points in my previous NDR that wasn't recorded. So I did better still at that boss. Just a little bit of everything was better in that other run, but wasn't recorded, was just practicing. So here we are. It's the bitch who gives the apple to Snow White. Cool and boss. I like that they've included her. Relatively easy, though kind of tricky. I was a little bit nervous for her because she can easily
That's
take
a really,
3 hits out of you.
annoying situation.
You get bad RNG. Yeah, that was bad RNG. Often she'll start again down low or to the right, which is a really quick, easy second hit. So I didn't even get a hit off and I took a hit. I do almost die here for the 3rd time.
Worst case scenario
3 situations in this
for
game.
RNG.
Oddly enough, all boss fights I almost died. So you had to get out of the way there, I
fucking
almost
start,
died.
man. This is great. I'm so happy.
Wow. That's just me playing bad. It's just me playing bad. Like, I was safe to the right. I don't know why I didn't stay there. Pressure. Pressure. The idea of failing. Doing all of this and having to waste my time to do it again. So, easy hit here. Yeah, man, that's pretty whack. Now, if she appeared right there, see, a little bit of luck there. Like, I played like shit, but if she would have appeared in that center again,
okay,
I would have took a hit, and I knew that.
There were several close calls.
Okay, so there we are.
Run. And of course, I did a much better no-death run, a faster no-death run when I was practicing. Isn't that always the way it goes?
That felt weird.
Commentary for post-commentary, Steve, because I'm in a bit of a annoyed mood. But thanks for watching.
Yeah, so first time ever where gaming Steve doesn't have the say at the end of the run. I was in a really annoyed mood. I mentioned this earlier in the playthrough, and yeah, I shouldn't have been playing. But you know, since gaming Steve was in such a sour, bitter mood, and it wasn't because I had a hard time with this, it wasn't. I was just pressed for time, I was having a bad night, I shouldn't even been trying to play, but I didn't get to talk about how I feel about Castle of Illusion in the moment, so I'll take that opportunity now. It's a Sega Genesis classic, it's a Disney game classic with an iconic character in Mickey Mouse. It's a fun, enjoyable, awesome little game. It's not the cream of the crop in the Genesis, but it's a must-own Genesis game. That's for sure. If you're a Genesis collector, this is a must-own. This is a must-beat once every 3 years. Seriously, you could even do it once a year. There's no reason not to. It's short, it's fun, and it's not very difficult. It is just a fun game that you can literally pick up once a year, once every 2 years. It is just a great Genesis classic. It's not as phenomenal as some people make it out to be, but however, it is still a very fun, good game. I love that it adds a bit of difficulty compared to World of Illusion, though again, I still wish it was a tad harder. Well, it has hard mode, and I played hard mode and I've beaten hard mode, and it's a whole lot harder. So if you want to critique it and say it's too easy, put it on hard mode. You're gonna have a really hard time. It's a real challenge on hard. It definitely ups the ante quite a bit, and I thought about doing it, but normal's fine. I'm not like, no one's gonna give a shit whether I do it on normal or hard, and I got many things I want to do when it comes to gaming. Many things. Backlogging, other NDRs, speed runs. There's always something to do and something to play. But World of Illusion is one I always wanted to do. Shout out to 21 Sandwich, who was the first person I knew who did a no-death run. Both World of Illusion and Castle of Illusion a good 2 years ago. And I spoke to him then and said, hey, at some point I'll get around to these myself. And now I have. And I'm glad I did, because they're great, fun games. And, you know, I don't got anything else but to say, oh boy, this game is fantastic. And if you don't like it, you can suck my mouse stick. Wait, mouse stick, that makes it sound small. Oh yeah, well, not this mouse. I like a fucking thick, hulky, big-eared, fucking 4.5 foot tall mouse. No little pecker on this mouse. No way, not at all. What the hell am I talking about here? Good lord. Oh boy. Well, anyways, you can suck my mouse stick. And if you don't like this game, well, fuck you. And if you like it, good on ya. You know a good game when you see one. Anyways, I might play Great Circus Mystery next